for the Memorial Day weekend, and many of you were too, and you didn't turn on QVC, but you would have missed the lowest price ever on our Ecoflow Delta 3. It's 1,500 watt power station. It comes with the trolley, and you have your choice between the power station on its own, or we'll talk about the solar panel, which is only $100 more today, but normally like $450
yes, 400
more.
plus, yes.
Now, what is this, if you're asking? Well, this is when the power goes out, and it's not if, but when, you need to plug in your Wi-Fi router because you need to be able to look on TV or on your phone and see what's happening. You need to be able to charge things. You probably need some light, so you need a fan. I mean, you need a lamp. It's probably gonna be hot if it's in the summertime, so you need a fan. You might wanna have a cocktail just to get through it all, or a cup of coffee. All of those, in fact, 99% of the items in your home plug right in to this power station, and this is the #1 brand in the US. Our lowest price ever saves you $890, and this price is still good. It's still the today's special value price. Does go up at the end of the day tomorrow. We have 9-month special financing for those of you who use a Q card, so $87 a month without the solar panel, and $98 a month with the solar panel. So I highly recommend doing that. If you don't have a Q card, don't worry about that. You still get 5 monthly easy payments. It'll be $156 a month for 5 months, and then you own it. Without the solar panel, with the solar panel, it's $176. If you're wondering who this man is standing next to me, his name is Craig Smith, and he brings us great items, electronical items. This is something that is so easy to use, though, and really, any home could use one because it's real. Oh, and the trolley. Can we show you the trolley?
Got the trolley over here, too.
Although, it has handles, and it doesn't weigh too much.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it weigh?
A little over 36 pounds.
Okay.
So that might be a little difficult to pick up and move around, but we include the trolley, so you could actually roll this into your coat closet, collapse the trolley down, store it away, and then that big thunderstorm hits, or the big blizzard hits, or the big whatever hits, you're prepared, roll this out, and as Terry mentioned, you can power 99% of the appliances that you have in your home right now.
A refrigerator?
Refrigerators work, washers, dryers, hair dryers, all kinds of great things, microwaves, electric kettles, all of them will work on the Ecoflow. The difference between this and that generator you remember from years ago, there's no gas, there's no mix of oil, there's no checking if the fuel is right, there's no priming the engine, there is zero maintenance, there is zero pull start, nothing. All you do is turn it on, and you have 15 different ports across this Ecoflow to plug things in, like you see in front of us, the coffee maker, the blender, the router, the fan, the light, all that, and so much more.
This is a very limited color called dark gray. Nope, this is the silver.
That's the silver. Dark gray is on the
gray
one, the one on the trolley I have right here. Yep.
So dark gray, we barely have any.
And it's just this section right here that's going to be the dark gray. This is going to be the silver color. The only other color option is just silver throughout. So same exact unit, just a little bit of a different touch of color.
Real quick, with no solar panel, we have 2 dozen left. So that was the most important. With the solar panel, which I'm surprised that's still remaining, there's fewer than 100. That is the best deal because that just folds up into this package that you put it in.
Yeah, there's your case for the solar panel.
And then when you need to recharge it, because you will have to recharge it, if you still don't have power after days and days and days, you can recharge it with the power of the sun. And that's always the most popular. All right, let's dive right in. Oh, and this other color is called
This is that silver. Yeah, both the ones we have on the table here are the silver, and it's just this section that's going to give you that different color. So let's dive in. Let's show you all those ports that we were talking about. So on the front of the unit, remarkably easy to use, also very easy to understand what's going on. So right there you see the LCD lights, so you know exactly what's going on. How much power do I have left? It's not a fuel gauge where you're guessing, oh, 4 dots means I don't know. Now you don't have to guess. This is strong enough to power a refrigerator for you. It has X-Boost technology, charging anything or providing power up to 1,800 watts at a time and can boost to higher numbers if needed. You see the multitude of ways that we get to recharge this unit. 15 total ports, 6 USBs, 6 AC ports, the 12-volt, a pair of 3-amp plugs. This is portable to take anywhere. I have taken my Ecoflow units to tailgate events. People take them camping. They take them to the mountains. They take them to the beach.
RV.
Indoors, outdoors, RV is perfect. Multiple ways to charge. You either plug it into an electrical outlet when you're home, plug it into the 12-volt on your car, and overwhelmingly, people go with that solar power option. This is fast enough to recharge from 0 to 80% in an hour. Compare that to when you charge your cell phone at night.
Wow, yeah,
you
right?
plug your cell phone in and it says, oh, it'll take you 5-6 hours to fully charge your cell phone.
Right.
This charges up to 80% in an hour, fully 100% in less than 90 minutes by plugging it into a wall outlet. So there's amazing technology. There's a reason this brand right here, Ecoflow, number one in the marketplace for those reasons.
And you know, if you think
more.
about it, there was a time during some big hurricane in New Jersey that I lived through.
Sandy.
Yes,
Yep.
Sandy, thank you. So our area our power was out for like over a week.
Yep.
But our neighbors, if we could get there with all the down trees, their power was on. So if I had something like this, I could go to their house, plug it in for an hour, and it's 80% charged, and then I'm good to go for another couple days when I come back home to my house. So think about it that way. I would do the solar. It's $100 more right now during this today's special value price, which goes up at the end of the day tomorrow, whereas normally it's about $400 or more. And we do have 9-month special financing. So if you have a Q card and if you don't have one, we can get you one. $87 a month without the solar panel, $98 a month with. That's over the next 9 months. And as long as you pay it off in time and make your minimum payments, it's same as cash. How much do you need a cup of coffee in the morning, especially when you're going through something like having a power outage?
Yeah.
Let's all raise our hands.
I think I need the cup of coffee, yes, but there's more important things than that too. Stuff like if you have medication or you have a baby in the house and you have to keep that formula in a refrigerator.
The refrigerator, yes.
That's going to go bad after a while if it stays in the refrigerator and the refrigerator starts to heat up. How about a CPAP machine? This is strong enough to power that. And you touched on Hurricane Sandy. It really doesn't matter where you live in the United States. We had a hurricane hit western North Carolina, which was unheard of before, but it really impacted Asheville last year. And if you look around the country right now, taking a look at a webpage that tracks power outages, there was a huge thunderstorm that swept through Texas and the Gulf Coast over the holiday weekend. Still today, Texas has over 26,000 customers who do not have electricity in their homes right now.
Wow.
In California, for some reason. Why? I don't know, but there's over 11,000 customers in California, nearly 6,000 in Virginia. Here in Pennsylvania, I didn't know, I know we have a little bit of rain today, but I didn't know anything serious. There's over 3,600 electrical customers without power right now in Pennsylvania. And when you lose the power, you don't know, is it going to be 10 minutes? Is it going to be 10 hours? Is it going to be 10 days? You don't know.
Right.
And having this unit in your house, immediately you can plug things in and start using it without the generator outside or the generator attached to the house, which can cost an excess of $10,000. This is a much more efficient way to do it, and you can keep it indoors. It is safe to use indoors,
well,
no
that's
fumes.
The thing.
None of that stuff.
We have a gas powered generator. I wouldn't even know how to use it. Like if my husband was gone when it happened and I needed to use it.
You don't know the gas to oil mix?
No, I have no idea.
You don't have that memorized, Terry?
I do know that you can't bring it inside.
Yes.
They're very loud.
Yes, they are.
Kind of stinky. And you have to keep the door open. So like if he wasn't there and something was going on, I don't want to keep the door propped to have the extension cord to run the cables inside. So this makes so much sense. This, I know how to turn it on. You just press the button to turn it on.
Press the button, you're good to go.
You just plug in the things that you need to plug in. If you think about it, like we're so used to being able to get information like that on your phone. You need Wi-Fi to do that, to be able to turn on the television and get that working. A Wi-Fi router has to be plugged in. And then to be cool or warm, to save the food that you've spent a lot of money on. I mean, in one power outage where you just filled up your freezer with the prices of food right now, and you lost that, you would have paid for this. More than paid for this.
Yes, and you see the solar panel put to use right there. This video is actually shot in Melissa Dawson's home. She presented a lot of these Ecoflow products throughout the year. It's actually had our today's special value over the weekend, but there's a humidifier in the basement. Sump pumps. If your sump pump doesn't have power during a major storm, next thing you know, your basement could be a pool, and not the fun kind. So all those things that could happen around your house that we think, oh my goodness, if I don't have power to this, this, and this, What am I going to do? This is a solution for that. This brand, Ecoflow, they've been around since 2018. They're the industry leader. They are transforming the way we generate, store, and use power in an eco-friendly manner. These units are great. I have multiples around my house, and I just like the fact that if I ever lose power, I bring out an Ecoflow. Power button right here. I can see exactly what's going on the screen. 6 USB ports here on the front to plug in things like my cell phones, my laptops, my tablets. All those ports are on the front of the unit right here. And I'm actually going to pick this up and move it around because here are those AC ports on the other side. 6 AC ports, including 3-prong ports on either side, 3-amp port, 12-volt port, 15 different ports for you to plug everything you need. 99% of the appliances in your home will work off of this unit right here with no gas, no fumes, none of that pull starting, Terry.
Since this launched, we have sold 8,500 of them.
Ooh.
Luckily for us, the today's special value price is still good. You're saving $890, $990 if you get it with the solar panel. Don't forget about that 9-month special financing. And we have 2 colors, but not for long. That dark gray color, which is down here on the trolley, and you do get the trolley with it.
Yep, trolley comes with it.
With no solar panels, there are only 25 remaining. And with the solar panels, there's fewer than 75 remaining. Take advantage of our easy payment plan with any major credit card. Both shipped to you for free. E327958. Thank you so much, Craig Smith.
Great to see you.
It would have been a totally different show, The Walking Dead, if they had had one of these. I'll tell you that. And I mean, we should be ready for the zombie apocalypse.